Hey guys, what's up? LegendBTV here, back at it again for a pop roundup. This is a group of tracks that recently came out from pop stars that I'm going to review, analyze, and pretty much just have some fun with it. The tracks I've selected are from a diverse group of pop artists who are pretty different all around. So I should have a lot of different unique things to say about each track. Hopefully the reviews don't get too samey and everything. But anyways, if you like what you're seeing so far on the channel, subscribe, like, comment your thoughts on each track below, and share, and everything else. But let's get on to the tracks. First up we have the promotional single off of Sam Smith's new album called Pray. Now Sam Smith, like many, is an artist I would like to like a lot more than I actually do. His voice I actually find really pleasing. I think he's got quite a bit of talent, and his falsetto actually feels really soothing to me, and yeah, he's just got good pipes all around. Sadly, a lot of his tunes go along the lines of Adele, meaning that they're really generic, formulaic, and excruciatingly bland, and it really just results in him being just so middle of the road as an artist. And honestly, for me, I don't like that, honestly. And I feel like, yeah, maybe you could say, make the excuse that he's just doing whatever suits his vocals well and keeping the production in the back. But the thing is I just feel like he wouldn't be popular if his tunes weren't so safe and generic. Honestly, that's kind of been my beef with him all along. Stay With Me is a good song. I like Stay With Me, and I'm Not the Only One is a fine enough song too. But I just feel like a lot of his tunes are just so generic and safe. And especially coming onto this new record, I don't really care for this track at all, to be honest. I don't like when Sam Smith goes into his lower range. I'm pretty sure that'd be more pleasing on some of the Sam Smith haters' ears. But to me, I honestly just like when he just, wails and, cries out. This that desperate cry for help in his voice or whatever. And I feel like on Too Good at Goodbyes, I really like the vocals on the track too. But my god, that melody is so stale and bland. It kind of feels the same way in this new track. It's just so safe and white bread and everything else. Just standard mediocrity. I'm just like, man, Sam Smith, you could do so many amazing things, man, but you just choose to stay in the stale zone, stay in the safe zone. Oh well. Next. Next up, the newest track from Maroon 5 featuring Julia Michaels called Help Me Out. This is the promotional single off Maroon 5's newest album, actually releasing the same day as Sam Smith's new album, so that's going to be cool. Maroon 5 is actually my favorite band. I've just had a lot of longevity with them. Their tunes are just really, they're really characterized. They've got a lot of character. Adam Levine has a one-of-a-kind voice. The tunes are just so catchy. The lyrics are usually really clever on their songs, and I've just been a lifelong fan of them. And love all their albums and all their music. So how does this new track stand up with the rest? Well, I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, of course, like, we're at the point in their career where I feel like it's never going to be their best work anymore. But I do think this track is still very solid. I like the melody, although very simple. It's still just kind of pleasing. Plus, the vocals in this track are great, too. Adam really hits those high notes and the falsettos. And, of course, many people are put off by that, but I honestly love when he does that, to be honest. That's what makes tracks like Sugar and Don't Wanna Know, to me, awesome. I mean, I love both of those tracks. I mean, I don't know why. Their music is just, I know their music is just so mainstream and everything, but it's like, to me, it's just a mainstream act that I just love. So, honestly, great song again, Maroon 5. You've yet to disappoint me. I don't know why that is, but yeah, you guys literally can't disappoint me. Wow.
You could be a cowboy on the Texas plain, or a plowboy waiting on the rain. We're all a little different, but we're all...
Next, we have Bryan making some stale, uninteresting, bland country. Really. This new track is called What Makes You Country, and it's literally just him naming a bunch of cliches that make this girl, I'm guessing, country. And it's just that, like, I could kind of forgive that, but the song is just uninteresting. The structure is forgettable. The vocals are just kind of monotone, and Bryan just is singing half-heartedly. And overall, I'm just not feeling this Bryan track. It's not even really one of his most memorable. I'm just saying, like, his 2 singles he's released off this new record so far have just been really generic pop country fodder that's really unmemorable and, yeah, really a forgettable song. I wouldn't say it's precisely bad. There's a little solo I like towards the end, but, yeah, pretty bland.
I'm just like you, even though my problems look nothing like yours do. Yeah, I get out too.
Now here's an artist that I find really interesting. Louis Tomlinson is back with his new song, Just Like You, a track from an artist that has really been kind of mixed on me lately. I actually kind of like the Steve Aoki song, Just Hold On, but I hate that, once again, people are like, oh, it's Louis Tomlinson featuring Steve Aoki. No, it is not. It is clearly credited as Steve Aoki and Louis Tomlinson. If you want to consider it his song and Steve's, that's cool. But it's Steve Aoki first, because he produced it, and it's all good. But overall, the song I just felt was kind of catchy. I mean, it wasn't great or nothing. It was nowhere near Steve Aoki's best song that year. But it was decent enough, I suppose. Then we got the really bland and honestly so overrated track, Back to You. And overall, I just found it a completely melodramatic snooze fest. It's very boring. The production's very sanitized and just really generic as well. Overall, it was just a really bland song. I didn't really like it. But this new track over here, I'm actually digging quite a bit. The production sounds pretty colorful. And I think, in general, Louis sounds great on the track. Overall, there's not very much I have to say about it. The message is kind of basically, I'm thinking just more like how Louis feels very underappreciated. I can tell this guy's going through some deep stuff because, I mean, well, of course he wants to pound it in your head on the song, of course. But overall, I feel like the guy's going through some deep stuff because, I mean, he's like, you know, trying so hard, but overall, his songs are underperforming on the charts. I mean, I thought for sure Back to You could be a hit after Just Hold On flopped. But, yeah. Anyways, on a side note, anybody picking up that all 3 of his singles so far have 3 letters in the title? Just me? Anyway, good song.
Baby, I just gotta know, how long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me, while you're calling me baby.
Next up, we have Charlie Puth releasing a promotional single, or maybe even the next single from his album, Voice Notes. Overall, it's okay. Honestly, I feel like it's kind of a little bit of a watered-down version of Attention, to be honest. Attention is probably Charlie Puth's best song. And while I don't think this song is precisely bad, I think some of the vocals are nice. Overall, it just kind of seems like we're retreading old ground that we got from Attention. It feels like he saw how much everybody liked Attention and just tried to milk that song by just changing the key a little bit. And really, it's the same messages throughout the song. It's the same bass guitar, light bass guitar going on. It's the same kind of whiny attitude and falsetto. It's really the same song, just kind of really nuked a little bit. So not bad. It's better than whatever 9-track Mind delivered. But overall, if the album's gonna just be 12 versions of, I don't know how many songs are on the album, however many versions of Attention, then that's going to be a problem as well. But we'll see how that album turns out. Finally, a little bonus track for you guys. A little bonus review. We're reviewing the newest track from Lindsey Sterling and Becky G, a name I haven't heard in a while. For real, Becky G, she burst on the scene with that Shower song and never really found herself really a second hit. Which is a shame, because I honestly thought, you know, Becky G's Shower, I mean, yeah, it was pretty annoying, but overall, it was just kind of a lighthearted, catchy, and fun pop song. Like, I wish we had more pop songs like that. Just pop songs that just make you happy, and just kind of like, yeah, it was a really happy song, and I liked it. I honestly liked the song. But overall, this Lindsey Sterling track, it's alright. Honestly, I feel like I want to like Lindsey Sterling more than I actually do, too. I respect Lindsey Sterling a lot. She's a very talented violinist, but I feel like with the singles that I heard from Brave Enough, overall, I mean, Brave Enough was decent, don't get me wrong, but I feel like she's trying to be a bit more mainstream now, and this new track off of her Holiday album releasing in October of all things, is okay, but I feel like it's basically just a pop beat that's so in front of the mix that the violin gets pushed to the back, and it's really like Lindsey Stirling barely is even there. Like, really, if you took out the violin piece from the song, it would be like Lindsey Stirling wasn't even needed, because while she does compliment the track a little bit, saves it from being really bland or offensive or anything, it's just kind of like, there's not much personality here aside from Becky G, and she's your featured artist. I mean, she should really be not as dominant of the track, in my opinion, as like Lindsey is, because she's like a violin and a producer and everything. So I feel like, yeah, Lindsey, get it together. Get the personality back on your songs, because this is okay. Don't get me wrong, it's fine enough. I like the vocals. I like the whole Christmas lovey message and everything, but there's just something about it that just, you know, keeps it from really clicking with me. It's just like, it's okay, but it should have been great. Anyways, guys, that's our track roundup. Overall, not too bad. I mean, of course, this isn't all the songs, plus there's more songs coming out tomorrow on New Music Friday, so I should be able to do another track review of that. It's just I haven't done a track review in a while, so I wanted to give you guys a bunch of tracks that I reviewed. And thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, like, comment, share the video for more, share the channel with your friends, and let's grow this channel, guys. Thank you all for watching.